Hello students, so today we are going to have one numerical based on the vectors here, vector part. So what is the concept of vector over here? So the given is a position vector. The position vector is given over here. So if you can observe this, r bar is equal to 4 cos of 2t I bar, I hat that is 4 sin of 2t into j hat, unity vector there in direction, y-axis direction and z-axis direction, 60 that is k hat. And now this part, what this position vector they have given, and what they want, calculate its acceleration. What do they want? Calculate its acceleration. So this might be something printing related. We'll not consider this. So we have to calculate the acceleration. Now position. What are the steps? From position vector, we have to reach to velocity. That will be dr by dt. That is what the velocity will demand. Velocity is going to demand. And from this velocity, the next step will be you will be reaching to dv by dt. This dv by dt or velocity vector. So derivative of differentiation of velocity is going to give you the acceleration. So these are the steps where we will be working over here. Okay. So that way more in a differentiation. So more in a mathematical way. So let's begin. So now R bar, this R bar is given as 4 cos. What we have 4 cos of 2t into I hat, that will be plus 4 sin of 2t into j of hat plus 6t into k hat. So that will be helpful here. So let's go for now velocity now. What will be the velocity here? Velocity will be equal to v bar, that is equal to dr bar upon dt. So just taking differentiation for this. So cos 2t, that will become chain rule there, cos will become sine and 2t into 2. So that will be 4, as usual the constant. Cos 2 is going to become minus sine of 2t, okay, multiplied by 2 again into I hat. So this is what you'll be having here. Getting at it? I think I'll change the color for more understanding there. Now let's go for plus. Now I'll appear this. This 4 as it is, sine 2t, sine theta will become a cos theta in the differentiation. So 4 as it is, sine theta is going to become cos of 2t multiplied by this 2t. Differentiation of 2t is 2. So we are, because we are differentiating with respect to t, remember, we are differentiating with respect to t here, dt. So cos of 2t into that will be 2 here. So into j hat now, j hat plus now, plus again this one plus, if you'll observe, this is a constant. This z factor, z axis k bar, that is constant 60. So this 60 will become 6. That will be just a 6 here. Okay, 6 into the differentiation of t, that will be 60. So that sorry, not written properly. I'll write it. 6t means there will be no t here. T will become 1 over there. Getting it? So 6 into 1. Okay. So 6k. So finally what we are having? 6k there. So just making it more simple, 4 into 2, 8 I hat. 8 I hat. Of course, the negative sign. Minus 8 I hat into sine of 2t in plus. Here again 8. That will be 8 j hat or j bar. You can say cos of 2t and plus, that will of course 8 j hat we have taken, cos of 2t, 8 4 into 8 plus 6 k hat. This is what we are getting. So this is what we got the velocity. This is what we are getting, the going to get the velocity. Now let's go for acceleration. What is acceleration here? Acceleration a bar will be equal to dv upon dt. So that will be dv bar upon dt. So what is dv bar upon dt? If you observe this part, that will be minus 8 hat 8j plus 6k. Now, differentiation of this one. Now, negative 8 I hat is going to remain as it is. That will be work as constant. Now, this side 2 is 2, it is going to become cos of 2t multiplied by 2 plus 8 j bar. I am keeping this constant as it is. In a parenthesis there. Cos of 2t will become minus sine of 2t into 2. Getting it? And this is constant. This part that we have, this is amazing part. Just remember, this is going to become a constant. This will be 0. is going to become a 0 here, constant with the differentiation. So final answer what we are getting here, 8 into 2 minus 16 I hat. So cos of 2t plus 16 j hat. There will be no z axis. Sorry, this plus and minus. Oh, okay. This plus and minus change. I'll change sign over here. So that will become minus 1. So let's go with minus 16 j hat into sine of 2t. That will be sine of 2t. Right? So this is the final answer plus 0. I'm not going to write. So that is what we got the acceleration here. So acceleration will be minus 69 plus cos t 2t minus 16j into sine of 2t here. Okay. So if you are taking that common, if I'm like 16, negative 16 as common, it will be I cos of 2t. I had, of course, I had cos of 2t plus j hat sine of 2t. So this is what exact what we got in for this position vector. This is what the acceleration we are getting. Okay, thank you.